What's good? I'm Marcel.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Yazan.
I'm Shadi.
And we are
the four fobs.
That one was bad.
Yo.
What's up, guys?
Welcome
Back
back.
at it again with another podcast today.
Hey man, seriously, thank you guys for always coming back. Thank you for all
Yeah.
people that
All
continuously
six
like.
of you guys.
Liking, commenting, and sharing. That's all great. Talking about commenting. We've been noticing a special person that's been commenting
God,
on all of our
Big supporter,
videos.
Big supporter.
This is like the biggest shout out ever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like we really do appreciate all of our supporters, but this one guy has been doing
My
it
boy,
since the first
Eli.
episode.
I saw Italy.
We see you, dog. We
Eli
appreciate
Beck,
everything.
Mr. Let It
Absolutely
Ride.
love you, man.
We appreciate you, bro. For real, like seriously, like I mean,
He's killing it. I mean,
And to everyone, welcome
amazing.
back,
Thank
and
you.
we appreciate
everybody.
all of
we
you.
love you.
all the new
Keep it
guys,
going.
thanks for watching.
Welcome.
We
to
are
my
the four
channel,
fobs.
Four fobs.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all. For, guys, I want to like we have so much fun doing this, even though like we're still gonna start. I love doing this.
Oh no, I look forward for this every day.
This is dope for real.
I'm just kidding, guys. We love doing this. But to start off our podcast today, we're gonna get started with one of our fun questions. before
Oh
we say
yeah.
anything else.
Quick question of the day, which is I'm gonna read it since you can't read my handwriting, guys. The question is, and I quote: "Should we always tip places that ask for a tip at checkout, even when they don't service us?" And I quote.
Jacob, go ahead and answer.
With me, I mean, it really depends. I mean, general overall answer, it's no, because they usually give you a skip button for a reason, and it's like some services they don't actually like service us, like they're getting paid to do that. So
Yeah,
no,
like they're already
I don't
getting
think so.
they're already getting paid that full 20 whatever it is an hour now. So I don't feel as obligated. Plus, I went there. I did my own order. Most of the times, I fill up my own drink and I pick up my own food.
Do you guys know where tip originated from? Slavery. I swear to God, it originated from
What?
slavery. That's where tip became a thing. I swear to God, and I'm not saying that matters, but I'm like,
You know, like the backstory. Can you give that?
it's way too long. But a
Okay,
tipping
into another video.
originated from
If
slavery.
you guys want to see that, commentate. Well,
Yes,
Well-
but it did originate from slavery. So I think it's not like that's disrespectful to tip, obviously, no. But I'm just saying, like, say like today, Jacob's example, he was at Subway and asked the tip. There's a difference between tipping someone who's already getting paid for their service. Subway pays their employees to make the sandwiches. When you go to a sit-down restaurant, restaurants don't pay you to take care of the guests. The guests pay you
Right.
with gratuity with how you treat them. So I just think it's a big difference between actually receiving service. So I agree that I'm a server and I wouldn't say you should tip all the time, even like to places that don't service you. I'm not tipping at Starbucks.
Personally, I only tip
yeah.
my barber shop, my tattoo artist, and the sit-down restaurant. That's the only 3 places that I will tip out.
Fair.
If you ever
have
get
tattoos?
like labor help,
That's wild.
But yeah,
I mean, like
you,
say I get help
you
at the
don't see me
airport.
tipping my doctor or tipping my real estate agent. Those people are providing services to me, and I'm not tipping them.
services that they're already getting paid well more than they
Yeah,
should.
I
And
mean-
so is
not
these
more than they should. But.
people who are not working in a sit-down
Yeah,
restaurant.
but
So are these people who are not servers.
tipping is such an like it's just in America. Like in other countries that I've been to, tipping is not a thing. And
100%.
Some of them even take it disrespectfully.
Yeah,
they
I-
won't accept it.
I also heard that like restaurants make people tip to keep the food prices down. I think it's just so that they
can
stay
pay-
rich.
yeah.
But they make enough money to pay their employees, but they make it our job to pay their employees. Like that's just
So
what?
The thing is that like when you say out of the country, just American thing, it's because other countries, the servers and the workers already get compensated for their job. So like you know how we say Subway workers get paid to make sandwiches?
Yeah.
Servers in other countries they don't
Do
just
that.
not get a tip.
Yeah.
They get paid enough through their hourly wage or their salary
That they don't.
for servicing
Yeah.
the guests. Which I think eventually depletes the quality of the service because then people will make the same. If you make the same money, if you make the same money for however hard you work, you're not going to work as hard for the
Right.
amount of money. I mean, that's personally in my opinion.
Yeah, but in other countries that's not a problem though.
Yeah.
Like they'll still work as hard.
Yeah, because speaking of bad service, I feel like this is also, I know it's not on the board, but another like fun question real quick.
Yeah.
So even say you're at a sit down restaurant, even when you're getting really, really, really bad service, do you feel obligated to tip the 20%
I do
or the
15.
good tip?
If it's a bad service, I do 15.
Yeah, because that's what you're supposed to give them for a good service and that you felt
Yeah.
welcomed and you
It's
do want to
20%.
come back. So that's like, okay, yeah, but I'm always going to tip them. Something
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I
We'll
guess
tip 'em
like
Yeah,
15%. I don't know if I'd go lower than 15.
Yeah, I would not be comfortable doing that.
I'm a server personally, and like I don't even obviously zero's bad because then the server's losing money to serve you. But I don't really think it's that disrespectful to tip 15-10%, depending on how bad like the server
Yeah.
if it's an inconvenience for me and you're like ruining my night, like I don't like I'm not gonna like want to give you. I mean, not that I'm not going to give you, but like I just don't think it's wrong to not tip 20% when you have a bad.
If
experience.
it's really, really bad, I would go down to 10.
Really
That's
bad.
like really bad.
The server ignores
But it
you
also
and
depends.
talks.
Like if you can see the server is obviously like having a really bad. Like if they
Super
could have just went
busy
through like
too.
a death or a breakup or something, and they're just mentally not doing well, but they're still here trying to serve you. Yeah, I'll still tip them good. But if
Yeah, there's definitely things to consider. You're right. If the
Right.
server's sitting there
Well,
crying in the
Food
back,
was good. When we went to Orleans in May, me and Yazan, we went to a restaurant and we ordered food, and it took us way longer than it should have.
How much did you guys
and,
tip?
and the waitress did not fill the water and did not keep up with us. I still gave like 17% because the food was just good, even though the service was not that great.
and I respect that. I mean, and I would say even like if technically 17% isn't 20%, so it's less than
Right,
you'd
it's
get.
less, but I
Yeah.
still paid more than 15 because that food was good.
But sometimes I see posts that are like, somebody got a $0 tip, and then they're like talking crap about the tip, or like if you don't have the money to eat, don't go out to
come
eat.
yeah.
But like, bro, that's literally not what it is. Sometimes it's literally that like they had such a bad experience that they can't pay. Obviously, there's times where I think I give really good service and I get a $0 tip, and it's like, ugh, like that's annoying, you know. But you also sign up for that when you get a job. Like
Yeah.
servers can't complain about that because you sign up for it. When
what I saw something a post about that where it was like if you knew you were not gonna tip, tell the waitress that so they don't like do as much with you. How do you guys think about that? Like if you're
Well,
if you
no,
go
if
in
you
there
know you're
in the
not gonna
beginning
tip.
knowing that you're not gonna tip.
Don't
Working
go
in
out
a
to eat.
restaurant, it's completely
Don't go out
different.
to
Working in a restaurant, and I kind of work in like a smaller restaurant, but I'm with all the servers, and I will say every single shift, at least one server is having a bad day.
oh yeah, always
If not
one
or
server's
more,
having
and they're
bad
just
tips,
having a very bad day, and it's like
and it piles
and
up,
it just
and it piles.
continues to pile up.
But servers sign up for that. Like I'm a server right
But
now.
you have to know the risk.
I'm a server right now, and I know when you apply for a job, you know you're not gonna like. I know I'm gonna. I walk in.
Chance you might not get.
Yeah, and I mean, a good chance. I would say maybe like 30 to 35% of tippers, and I'm not a bad server. I literally kiss people's ass when I'm at work. I would say like 30 to 35% tips are less than 20%.
I think now that we're talking about tips, do we think that the percentage with inflation going on, do we think that the percent of the tip should increase as
No.
inflation
It's
increases?
a good one.
No, because
That's a good
one.
no,
No,
because
I
the
say yeah.
price of the food is going up, so the percentage of the tab.
Oh,
goes
it'll
up
go
as
up
well.
anyway.
Because
Yeah.
so like the meal is going from $15 to $20.
15, yeah.
20% goes from $3 tip to $4.
Yeah,
tip.
but I feel like
it
that's
correlates.
not, since technically we tip to get the people enough to get them to a rate where they get paid enough to like make a living. Even though that the meal's going up a little bit, I don't think the tip would have eventually go up by itself enough for it to
to combat inflation.
that.
yeah.
So I feel like that's a good question. I never thought about
it-
that. I feel like the answer
And
is
there's
yes.
just so many like different stuff, especially in like the world we're living in right now. Inflation's going crazy.
That kind of
Yeah.
sums up inflation because you're talking about how like it wouldn't be enough. So
Okay, hold on. On that note, with inflation, did you guys hear about the prices of baby wipes?
No.
Well,
none
well,
of
that-
us does it.
15,000 pounds or 1,500 pounds of cocaine was found on the borders in baby wipes.
we did see that, yeah.
Wait, what?
But that's not.
Wait, hold on. What?
No, but
You wanna
it's,
say,
it's,
say it again.
I'm just saying,
What?
like in that aspect, like it's even going up even more, where the point people can afford it. Now it's even up like higher.
Wait,
Just because
He's
that.
just
go,
talking
hold
about,
on.
he's talking
Hey,
about
hold
a
on,
drug
hold on.
smuggling deal.
Hold on. Repeat what you said because I have no idea what you just said. What is baby wipes gonna do with cocaine?
Okay, I was just saying because the prices are going up with inflation.
Uh-huh.
They were already going up. I was just bringing up that the fact that 1,500 pounds of cocaine was found in baby wipes on the border.
Oh, okay.
I
Interesting.
was just saying that like it affects the prices even more than it was already affected. I don't
I
know.
don't know how that affects.
Bro.
I have no idea how that's
That is-
connected.
No, it doesn't
But-
affect
That is not
inflation. I'm just
affecting
saying
inflation.
inflation has already infected the prices.
Yeah, but what's that
baby
gonna
wipes
do?
and
What?
stuff, bro.
No.
I was just saying,
Cocaine.
Baby
it's not
wipes.
about
Baby
the smuggling
wipes.
It was
cocaine,
just
it's
a
about
package.
the prices going up.
It was just a package of smuggled drugs. It has nothing to do with
Inflation?
America's economy.
I'm
America's
not,
no idea
bro,
where
I'm
you're
not
going
saying
with
it
it.
changes it or
Jacob.
has any effect on inflation. I'm just saying inflation has already done its due on the baby wipes, right? On a bunch of things, grocery stores, whatever it is.
So people are now
But
buying
with
it and
this-
using
with
it to
this
smuggle
incident-
cocaine.
No, with this incident, the baby wipes.
like Shadi was saying, America and inflation, the problem is that like he was saying that if tipping more would fix the problem, he hasn't said it wouldn't because like there's a way bigger
Wouldn't be
difference.
enough.
It's literally inflation in a whole because we keep getting $1 raise for minimum wage every year, but
But
But-
inflation is much more than.
but like the living, like what's the word? Cost of living
Because-
goes up by like 30%, but
Yeah,
minimum
it's
wage
like
goes
the
up by
cost of living
7%.
They raised the minimum wage because the cost of living went up, right? And then raising the minimum wage causes the cost of living to go up even more. So
But it goes up.
They will
right,
never
so
be
the
equal.
the cost the cost of living will always be it goes up faster than
Yeah.
Um,
I'm telling you.
but I
Because-
feel like if some companies raised their minimum wage, not the country, that would help it. So like let's say the state's minimum wage is still at 15, right? And you work at a company and that company's minimum wage is at $20. Their start wage is at $20. But but the country's still at 50, or the state is still at 15. That way it would help. Yes. But
There's
It's
also
unfair
different- Well, it's unfair also, but it's like also in the living, like in Metro, minimum went up even more than it would have in like Broomfield.
Yeah, but
or
I think
anywhere else. Like,
if all companies raise their starting wage, not the state, makes the minimum wage goes at a
I would
So-
say I would say that America's economy is not necessarily designed
Yeah, we're
for one person to live off of. Meaning, yes, the cost of living is high, and basically, the wages are not keeping up with that because you will never be responsible for like maintaining a house. You will always have
Yeah.
a roommate, or you will have
I
a
mean, also-
family, or there's a dorm room. So it's never on
Minimum
you
wage.
by yourself to do that cost of living. If that
minimum
makes-
wage jobs are not designed to help you.
support
Yeah,
your
yeah. Family.
all your needs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, that's what you go to school for. That you get a degree to get a.
Or not even a school. That's what you go to trade school. That's what
Wait,
when you
that's
gain
still school.
experience. When you
Yeah.
gain experience,
Like
you
any
go up
creative
and you
business.
make.
But a minimum wage job
not
or
just
flipping
school.
burgers is not designed for you to
No, I feel you.
raise a family. But now that with school getting expensive, people can't even afford to go to school. Therefore, they can't afford to do all that. So
I,
a lot of people are relying on that, and I think that's kind of causing a bigger problem.
And it's because minimum wage does increase inflation, but like you said, like it's hard to tell a company to in the capitalist country because we obviously live off a capitalist economy. You can't ask a business owner to
No,
pay
'cause they
$5
wanna make
more an
money.
hour because
Yeah.
then that's putting themselves at risk. Their profit gets cut. What is that? 25%? Like
That's
there's no
per
way.
person if you need a lot of people.
Well,
that's
25%. Like 'cause
quite a lot.
For
Yeah.
all.
yeah, I mean, the fact that like unemployment is low, unemployment is really, really low is good, but it also like the minimum wage increase is like that's so much more money that companies are paying, and then
They have to put that expense on somebody else, not
the
themselves.
taxes, everything. It just like inflation is so screwed, and giving the free student loans thing is screwing.
Yeah.
We're literally spending
In a
money
way,
that we
it's
don't have
hurting us.
in a big way. We're spending money we don't have.
Yeah.
What's new?
Credit cards, baby.
What's new?
Just pay those credit cards
Too
to
many
be
dollar
very
bills,
precise.
y'all.
You guys heard of like? Do you guys hear about like the problem with socialism in Venezuela? We'll talk about that later. Never mind. We'll talk about
Oh
that later.
wow, what does that have to do
Yeah.
with, huh?
This is a long time ago. This is inflation. No, it's the same thing as inflation. Okay, how about I'm going to explain it to you.
Okay.
I don't remember Pedro something. I know I sound bad, but like leader of Venezuela, long time ago. They were before their inflation, their problem. They were like a thriving economy, right? They were like thriving economy. They voted for this new president or leader. He believed in socialism, which means everybody shares everything. So like
Communism.
no socialism, to where like everyone shares all the wealth. Like
Yeah.
somebody with 20 homes gives up their homes to and like
It's an equal between every.
free healthcare, free school. So what happened was their economy went from like everybody thriving, rich were rich, poor people that didn't make money didn't make money. He changed it to where like free healthcare, free this, free that. The value of their currency went from like I think it was 100. I don't even remember the name. 100 of their currency equaled $1. Right now,
That's like 1,000.
right now they're 300, like 3 million
Yeah.
of their currencies equals one of our dollar, and literally
That's how it is in a lot of countries.
and that's all because of like like everybody getting paid the same, everybody do it like all the companies, if they were
Money
all to pay
loses
this,
its value when everybody has the same thing
Money
and
will lose the value.
everything is free. It doesn't work.
inflation is
Which is why
scary.
capitalism mostly it's a good thing.
It's important.
It is
To an
it's-
extent.
It's to an extent, yes. I mean, capitalism drives off innovation, and if there's no capitalism, there would not be there wouldn't need to be a reason for someone to innovate, because as you innovate, you make more money. So you have a thing that basically that it makes you want to innovate more.
Yeah.
And that's why I think we're so good with technology, and we're so good with our nuclear energy and renewable energies, because we are a capitalistic country and we do take advantage of that.
It is scary, and I mean, great question to follow up on that. What do you guys think would be the first thing to end humanity?
Yeah, do you think inflation will cause humanity to
No,
Yeah, it definitely could.
it definitely could not. I think violence. I think as humans,
Well, there's
we're
multi-
just
yeah, but
so
what do you
violent.
think? Yeah, but what do you think's like the larger thing that would end?
sun will
Either
explode?
Famine? No, the sun is
Not on our lifetime.
The sun is exploding in like 5 billion years. We're fine for the next 5 billion years. By then, we'll probably be in somewhere else. in
Hopefully.
the universe. But I think like looking at the kind of the animal kingdom, the way that humans are violent, it's really unlike any other organisms that we have witnessed. The way that we can wage wars is not
Yeah.
something that we've observed with other members of animal kingdom. And I think that will one point, if climate change does not end the world, I do think that the violence that we're imposing on each other will.
That's a good answer.
Where's
I
your
just
answer?
have a side question. Just out of curiosity, when he said 5 billion years, I'm like, wow, that's a long time. What do you think is going to happen to this video in 5 billion years? Because it's up online,
What a weird.
right? Like, what would happen? Like,
I
it's in the
think it-
cloud. Like,
so many metaverses.
Well, because
There's-
you also got to think about it. What about just 5 billion? That's crazy. Because what about the YouTube videos people shot?
What about YouTube
20 years
itself?
ago?
they're still up on YouTube,
What about
YouTube itself?
right? Like, do we?
Yeah, but
It's a
we,
brand
guys,
new-
we
finish
literally
this
cannot
question.
comprehend.
Finish this question.
Please,
Yeah,
please.
sorry,
Let's stick to the.
guys. Remind us. We'll talk about it in another video, maybe.
That's a good question. طيب يلا.
Yeah.
What's gonna end you?
Yeah, what's your number one cause that would end
Oh,
humanity?
I think we're gonna kill ourselves.
Same thing as shouting like war.
Population. No, population. There's way too many of us. It's gonna be not enough room. People are gonna want
Not enough
power.
food. Yeah.
Yeah,
not
so-
enough food. Yeah, so I
Resou-
guess similar to what he's saying,
limited
which
resource.
is
There's-
really what makes sense. I mean, other than that, it'll be some crazy ass shit like an asteroid coming down and killing us. Or
The
something.
likelihood of that happening is really slim. So don't. think
Right. So
about
I was saying,
that.
like, it's not. It's either something like that or
something catastrophic.
yeah, like
I mean, also,
people wanted to take
earthquakes-
power and
earthquakes take cities out.
Yellowstone.
tsunamis,
What if Yellowstone
natural disasters?
decides it's time.
I also think it's like the Earth. I personally think the Earth is gonna like end itself, like natural disaster wise.
Yeah, like what?
So you
Because
answered
Because
natural
like the
disaster,
Earth has been kind of like
giving us
doing things.
yeah, like it's not been getting any better. It's only been getting worse.
Because Yellowstone can just go up any day now.
Well,
it's
it's
dormant,
been
so
time.
you would have a couple
Yeah,
years.
you
of
know,
that
well,
stuff.
because people know, they can time it out.
Yeah.
and you can leave. So I mean, that would not be.
I mean,
Yeah, but if Yellowstone goes
think of
up,
Hawaii.
if Yellowstone goes up, it's gonna take a couple of states around it.
Oh,
not
the full
just-
Midwest.
Yeah.
yeah, but you can prepare for that. You have years.
Yeah.
It would not just happen
you
overnight.
have a lot of years of knowledge, knowing when.
It's very
I
much
thought
dormant.
Yellowstone was ready to go up.
It's
in time now.
dormant. I'm pretty sure
What
it's
does that
dormant.
mean? It's what?
It's not active.
Yeah,
It's settled. Like it's
dead.
I thought it was active.
No, I don't think
No.
so. If it is, there would be a lot of cautions that we would know, and we
Yeah.
just don't.
Like it's different out in Hawaii. Like you can't go to a lot of areas like you can.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
a
you
lot
can't
of them
go
are
to
active.
Hawaii.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah.
What would your answer
I
be?
think the scarcity of resources and the way that we use water and
water is a big problem.
water, gas, all the what's the word? I can't even think of it, but like the scarcity in resources and the way we treat our planet is awful. Our human footprint is disgusting. Like the amount of trash that recycling that we don't throw away in the trash, the amount of water we waste, amount of hot water we waste, the amount of
Do you
plastic,
understand how many,
amount
how
of
much?
smoke,
I was also gonna say like
gas we burn.
The end of humanity is gonna be because of us in so many
Oh,
different
100%.
ways. It's gonna be We
100%.
killed ourselves.
It's again, like you said, it's either that or it's either the Earth just kind of
collapses.
decides.
Well,
it's
why
done.
is the
But
Earth
it's also-
collapsing
but it's
because
also
of
climate
us?
change and all those
Yeah.
different things,
It,
and it's always
it
gonna
always
fall
goes
back on
back
us.
to us.
All the fuel that we're burning
And
with
I
our
feel like
cars.
we're
Because
doing enough. There's
if-
a lot of political a lot of political stuff that you would go through in order to make a change that is meaningful, and I don't think we're doing that fast enough for us to preserve what we have right now.
I've watched some of those, like what would happen if humanity goes extinct videos.
Like the Earth will just be fine.
The Earth would shine. I mean, it's
Oh,
her
the
time.
Earth-
like
my.
The Earth would.
the Earth doesn't need us. We need
Rebirth.
the Earth.
It would thrive. The
Yeah,
Earth would thrive without- it was amazing.
She'll do good for herself. Because once we're all gone, it'll take a while for like everything that we built to disappear, but it will, and it'll all
Eventually, yeah.
it'll all be grass, beautiful and green, and
gotta
animals
think about
will
it.
probably come back somehow.
Carbon
feel
footprint.
like-
Over the drought the world has been having, a lot of like ancient things have been coming up.
With the dinosaurs, we talked about that last video.
Yeah, exactly. But now something in China where there was like sculptures and like statues like that nobody could see before.
Yeah.
I think you can see it from like the International Space Station. There's pictures where it's so visibly dry, and there's a lot of things coming up that you can see
Yeah.
it from satellites pictures.
So we're starting to learn a lot more about Earth.
I've actually this has been like a knowledgeable podcast to me, I guess. Like I actually learn a lot and just different perspectives, which is why
Yeah.
we do this and enjoy doing it.
Definitely. I mean, no, it's fun. I've learned a lot too.
We're literally all 4 different people.
Wow, that's you
Like-
hit on that one. Like,
That is
you-
that's the most crazy thing
Crazy
isn't
take.
ever
I'm
said.
talking about like little like okay.
No, yeah, we all come from different. We all have our own little.
Yeah, like you're
Unique,
Niches.
missing a tooth,
We all have
none of that.
ugly.
So, okay, you are ugly, but you didn't have to say that. Like I'm sorry. Okay,
I offended myself first.
all right, buddy.
It's neutral respect.
I don't even like you.
Respect.
Okay, so when will the world?
Oh,
No,
okay.
there's
Well,
no
it depends.
answer.
Dude, that is no answer for that. Because if it's the second option where we think the Earth is just gonna go, it's
do you
gonna
mean?
explode. It's just like
give me
earthquakes
your
and like
answer.
that. We wouldn't know when that would happen because
Again, the Earth would not just one day up and
hypothetically, if I'm living my dream life here, and the Earth just goes
there
up in
is gonna
flames,
be warning.
can you just let me live my life?
Okay, I'm gonna let you live your life, but it's a fantasy that's not gonna come true.
I agree with
Fantasy.
Shadi.
I think I'm not gonna talk about religion. Nope. Go
Well, I
next
was also
subject.
going to say it really depends. That's why I said it depends earlier because it's a lot of different aspects that you got to put into it. But
Yeah, the Bible literally says like
that's-
that there's gonna be a series of events that
Yeah.
is gonna end the world. So I
Yeah.
mean, there's another way to look at it too.
and also, I mean, those series of events that he said, it's
Are happening.
yeah,
right
there's a lot
now.
of things that are happening straight from the book.
Yeah, you guys.
Simpsons?
We're not, no, the Bible, the Holy Bible.
The Simpsons. Okay, I just got it. That was actually a good one.
Blasphemy, man.
Oh, what is this?
Oh, we're brothers.
Oh. See, that's how, because we could just print off money, by the way. Yeah, just print off money.
Capitalism, baby.
Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, I actually learned today in my business class due to inflation. Like, like, I'm not gonna talk about politics again, actually, because this is about the socialism and capitalism thing that he brought up. Like, I'm not gonna talk about it because
Dude,
well,
you
you
brought,
brought
it
it
up
up
twice.
okay,
I'm not
okay.
going to talk about it
We were
twice.
talking about, I think, like over 300 million people in foreign countries have died over like leaders wanting socialism, but people that like have denied socialism, which is obviously like
The
a smart thing to do, which is like not agree with socialism, not the right thing to do, but like socialism has shown to like have lots of bad impacts
Or
on
cons.
the economy. Over 300 million people have been killed by their like president, leader. Yeah.
Like movie type stuff.
Yep. In every single one of these countries, Venezuela, even when it was Hitler, Putin, there was a study that was like 1 millionaire in each of those countries during the socialism period.
That
And guess who it
defeats
was?
the point of socialism.
The president would be the only millionaire.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, like, inflation is scary. Like,
Life
this
is
goes
scary.
this goes beyond us not having money. This like goes into a whole different like quality of life will be.
For our future economy, like not even the economy right now, like for our future selves, everyone, it's going to be so bad. It's
Can you stop covering the mic with your...
oh, sorry,
Can we not talk like that?
sorry.
Like, I'd be scared. I'm not scared to have kids. Obviously, I want to have kids, but like, it also is kind of worrying. Like, bringing kids into the world that we're in right now. Like,
The world that we're creating.
yeah, it's like I don't want my kids to run out of water by 2060.
Yeah.
Is that the timeline?
Well, that's just a lot of stuff can happen
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
If
40 years.
Do we have another question? Or are we done?
oh,
with questions?
unemployment actually, like unemployment was
We
on the
talked
board.
about
Yeah, we already talked about unemployment.
It's at an all-time
I
low.
can't see the board, so I don't know if we have any other
Inflation.
questions.
least amount of unemployed black, brown, and I think colored people. Like least amount of unemployed colored people ever in the world right now, which is pretty cool.
That's
The world
In America, in America,
Yeah.
in
Guess,
America.
guess who made that numbers go up big time?
Bad.
The fobs. Oh,
Wait, what?
What?
yeah, Trump. Oh, yeah,
Trump.
yeah. 2019,
Trump.
bro.
Trump.
2019, our economy was like the
Booming,
best
baby.
it's ever been. Like not just good. The best the economy has ever been was in 2019.
But then the pandemic
But-
happened.
I mean, you say Trump, but it's not always the president.
No, I'm
Yeah,
just
it's
saying.
not
I was
just-
saying.
no,
I was
It's
just saying.
it's not like right
Shit
now.
happened in those last 2 years.
Couple of years, yeah.
Right now, the inflation isn't bad, all because of Biden, and then
Literally
it wasn't.
The last 2 years, the last 2 years, we
Right.
had like Australia was on fire. Our president had a.
Oh, okay, I know because we're on this topic and it's so unfortunate that our world is falling apart. I also want to bring up something that happened in Houston. I think it was yesterday.
Oh
a couple
my
days ago.
God,
It was
bro!
so bad. This man was getting kicked out of his like apartment complex, and because of that, I think of course he was having mental issues, but he decided to burn the building down. And as it was on fire, people were running out.
Evacuating.
Evacuating the building. He started shooting them.
Well,
That's like super villain movie shit right there.
you do that in a video game. Yazan.
Thanos who?
You do that in a freaking video game, bro.
Yeah.
You don't believe it like that's
Wait, hold up.
You
Wait,
rushed
hold
to the
on.
point. You rushed
Hold
to the
up.
point. You rushed to the
Somebody
point.
got kicked out.
He's
Somebody's
getting
getting
evicted
kicked
'cause he
out.
can't
He's
pay
getting
for his rent.
evicted because he can't pay for his rent. Okay,
Uh-huh.
he's having issues in his mind.
Right,
Has to be
uh-huh.
right. Anyways, he sets the building to fire
And then kills everyone as they leave.
as they are evacuating the building. Not everyone. I think
Four
only,
people.
Unfortunately, 4 people were.
Including the shooter, I think.
Yeah, I think it was 3
Three
people dead,
with
and
the
the
shooter.
shooter was the 4th.
Yeah.
Were there like movie cameras or?
I'm telling you, like,
How important
Wild.
is it to have a gun on you nowadays, like for things like this?
I would want a gun, so my goal is I never have to pull it out. I think a gun
people.
nowadays in America's climate, like
just-
it's a great idea to have it, but
You would
I
hope to
don't
never have
ever
to.
want to pull it out. I don't want to have to actually.
But you have to
Even
have
that
one on you.
even-
Yes, I agree.
You have
I
to
agree.
have one on you. Like if there's not gonna be gun control, we have to have a gun on us for like crazy things.
But also, gun control is always so hard
Yeah,
because
Because it's in the
it's always the people
Constitution.
getting it illegally, anyways.
Oh yeah, it's
It's
the easiest thing to do.
Yeah.
It's literally easier than like buying
And
drugs.
they can't put like strict laws on getting guns because it's in the Constitution.
I don't know what this has to do with anything. You said drugs. Now in New York City, you have to be 21 years
To
old
get whipped
to
cream.
get whipped. Can't
Well,
whip
yeah,
it.
because of
It's
whippets.
fucking
Do you know what they do to your brain? You know what whippet does to
No,
you?
I actually
No,
just
it's for
heard
the
about
high.
this. Like I didn't know.
Yeah,
inhaling
whip it, yeah.
The hydrogen.
Do you know what the hydro does? You only get
it's
high
like
for
a balloon,
15
right?
seconds,
Yeah.
but the amount of damage it does to your
It's quite a
brains,
lot.
dude, it's to your
It's like
brain.
DMT,
it's
right?
It's awful, dude.
because then like the sleeping pills, you also have to be you have to be
Opiate.
18.
It has to be prescribed anyway.
Yeah, that's different.
No. We sell them like off the shelf. I don't think they're not
Oh,
sleeping
no.
pills.
They are not
Melatonin,
opioids.
Cop,
yeah,
like
opioids
opioids
are
no,
thing.
from-
Well, anyways, there's some kind of medications now that before you used to not have to get ID'd when you buy it, but now although it's only 18, but you have to get ID'd and we have to scan your ID.
So it can
When you
go
buy
into
them.
the
Make sure
system
you're-
so you don't get more.
So this goes a lot on what Shadi. Remember how you said the world's gonna end over us killing each other, bro? These opioids, all these burning downs, all these mental health, like all these mental issues, guys. The Purge, like the movie The Purge, was a real thing. If we keep like having
Purge
this
was not a
awful,
real thing.
no, but I'm saying like no, it wasn't a real thing. But I'm saying like if our mental health keeps staying at like a dangerous point, who knows if that doesn't become a thing one day? And we
you-
do.
We did
Let
the
it
math.
out.
Me and you did the math the other day. What was it in America for the past 8 months? It's two mass shootings a day.
That's a lot.
did do that.
That's
and we're not
And-
2
no,
weeks
no,
in.
we're-
We're,
no.
Well, I'll
That's
edit
not
it.
something. That's just an America thing.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not
that.
like that. I mean, it's like that in different areas, but I
yeah.
think it's definitely a lot worse here in America.
Like twice in one day. Like oh my god.
But it's because I mean,
Like India, there's a billion people there, and it doesn't. Like China, there's a billion people.
but the drug
That's
situation, like drugs do crazy things to our minds, and I think the amount of drugs that we're accessible to out here, and the amount of drugs we can get in our hands, it's a big problem for kids, adults, humans.
Snapchat even like co-partnered with the FBI, so it's like if you post anything on any drugs, any store, like on
Yeah,
your
yeah,
story
your
or
whole
any
account gets
save it,
deleted.
Your entire account gets deleted, and you can't get back into it. Because now,
Yeah.
like, if nobody reads the
I saw a
terms
post
and
about that
conditions,
today.
but it says that in the terms and conditions. It's literally they can just look into your entire account no matter what.
They'll see. Yeah, if you post like anything about drugs, they'll just somehow see it, and you'll get
Yup,
banned.
you're gone.
ايش انا يحكي والله بتكون عيب.
I mean,
كثير شكي.
You're not wrong, bro. Arab moms would beat me and then say that. It's Arab for me to say something.
like, look at what you've done. My fingers broken.
Ow!
شاطر حبيبي حبيبي حبي شاطر. اسلم اسلم. تستاهل.
You gonna let him talk to
فعلا
you like that?
تستاهل.
You gonna let him
I'm
talk
gonna
to
sock
like
you. That hurt.
What did I do, bro? You want me to kiss it?
أنا بدي أشوف. Please do.
I'm not gonna kiss it. Okay.
You really that mad over it? يعني يا زلمة شو مالك؟
Yeah, that actually, wow.
The hell?
That killed it.
Okay, good. Get to that. That's good. Okay.
Anybody else's hand fucking hurt? Because you had to reach your cousin likes to.
That likes to pop it.
No, likes to break my wrist
Oh,
for some.
Marcel, it's okay. It hurts the first time for everyone.
يعني يا زلمة. يعني يا زلمة يلا.
Okay. Look, man, a lot of girls make me get a towel first. You should. Yeah, and I
don't
mean, it's
even know
honestly,
what's
you know
going
what,
on.
guys? Snapchat's gone. You can't do any of that. Marcel's a khara.
You know,
Hamor.
our camera turns off automatically after 30 minutes. That's why there's going to be a pause in this podcast, maybe like a shift in camera. But we're trying to maybe like extend the videos a little bit, so we're going to try like
Right, because our
resuming the pause.
fans, our family and fans want to see longer videos, and we are trying to do
We
that.
are attempting to do this.
Also, during our break today, Jacob decided to literally harass,
Yeah, is that not going to be in the video?
no, it's weird.
No, why not?
What happened?
I like it. I think
Was
it
I
should be in the
passed
video.
out?
You were about it because I'm about to knock you. Okay.
Anyways,
Anyways,
In such rage on a first timer.
so
here we
Shadi had a good point. He had a good thing to talk, a good topic, right?
Oh yeah, we were talking about how Snapchat would ban you if they saw any drugs, and same thing with really Instagram and
Yeah.
Facebook. If you post any like to revealing pictures, any nudes, or you will get banned.
Do you think
Same-
we are like
same
approve
thing.
of this feature?
Yeah.
Yeah, safety.
I think if
I've-
you want nudes, go to Twitter.
I actually
OnlyFans.
I saw something
But-
about that on Facebook today about some girl made a post, and she was like, "Yeah, my Snapchat got deleted not because I posted, titties or not like that. It's because I posted a video of my weed, and it got taken down."
I did that a couple of years ago.
You
but-
posted pictures of your weed.
yeah,
or
but
titties?
like I was like, I don't have weeds, but like I posted a picture of weed.
Oh yeah, I went to the museum
It's
once.
a fine line because I mean I know you shouldn't be posting that stuff, but I mean I don't know. It's hard to say. Do we agree or not?
Does it infringe the First Amendment?
I feel like it's
Everything
It's a safety thing that they're taking.
The only safety thing is for precautions for younger kids
Yeah.
and children that are using that.
Yeah, bro. Like middle schoolers, even
They're
younger than middle schoolers
wild.
got Snapchat and Facebook, and well, probably not Facebook, but like Instagram,
No,
Twitter,
yeah.
Snapchat.
They have
I had the
everything.
penguin game.
Oh my God, Club Penguin.
Club Penguin.
Or no, are you talking about the penguin where you like
You make
learn
it
how
like
to fly?
Sims of Penguin. No, it's like you
About
it's
learn
like,
how to fly?
no. There's this game called Club Penguin where you literally it's the Sims but in Penguin.
I know. I thought he was talking about learn how to fly when you have a penguin. You're trying to like build up a plane and it would go down.
We didn't have.
Was that just
Play
me?
that in Jordan.
No, we played it here with you. Do you guys remember that game? Please, if you remember that game, comment down below. You used to I think it was a penguin. It's called Learn How to Fly or something like that. And
Yeah. Or if you're one of the OGs and a goat.
Yeah,
you play
Club Penguin.
yes, I know
Sawagan 4488.
I know Club Penguin. I know that movie. That not the movie. I know the game, but anyways, back to
We had
topic.
penguins. They have drugs.
No. I had guns in Jordan.
No, we're talking about kids these days. They have drugs.
Oh.
Bro, the amount of
yeah.
kids that die at like 15, 16, 17 from fentanyl overdose.
Oh,
is-
well, no,
I heard-
fentanyl's crazy right now in Colorado, dude. The amount of deaths around America, it's crazy.
it's in everything because they're putting in weed, cocaine.
everything. Well, it's also it's kind of like a lot of people.
You can eat it now.
A lot of people buy their drugs from people that they don't know.
Oh, it's very sketchy.
Can't
Especially
Yeah.
people under 21.
you can't do it. It doesn't matter how old you are.
No, like if you buy from dispensary, it's
Yeah,
relatively safe.
Yeah. Oh
But-
yeah, absolutely.
But if
It's-
you do it from
oh,
another
yeah, I'm
person,
sure the
you don't really
dispensaries
know.
aren't putting fentanyl in the weed, but
Yeah.
it's, again, I really think it's just. I
Younger
don't
people.
want to say that it's their fault that they're dying, but they have almost full accountability for buying that drug unsafely.
Yeah, you don't. I mean,
It's come on. There's always there's the thing like we were saying earlier. There's always a risk. You can mess up, and it's
drugs are just so unnecessary, man. Like
No. They're necessarily. Sometimes you do need.
They're for
Actually, there's a
medical
lot of-
reasons.
Yeah, they do.
There's
you
also,
do need that.
say drugs are necessary.
what is it? Hallucinogenics. A lot of people are using those nowadays.
Yeah, I
but,
mean,
like,
you can
in a
use
healthy
LSD.
way.
You can't really overdose on LSD. LSD is a fungus.
Yeah, but I was just saying with drugs, like there's a lot of people that are like finding themselves, I guess, using it. Like a lot of people are.
You
using
can
it in a good
microdose
way.
to do
Yeah,
that.
they
Though. You don't need to
microdose.
go full on high.
That's the problem with fentanyl, though, is that a tiny
Oh,
little
yeah.
amount
Like
can
a
kill you. You
grain of
don't.
salt.
You don't need to inhale or smoke too much fentanyl for it to kill you.
Yeah.
I'm a child of Jesus, so I don't know any.
No, I don't know either. I just hear stories.
I mean,
I don't
yeah,
smoke.
Well,
I don't do
you really
drugs.
know it.
I don't think
Yeah.
either
So
either of us
relevant
Yeah,
right now
we don't
because
smoke or
of
do
the
drugs.
deaths
No, I
and-
just know my mom watches, so I just gotta make sure she knows that I ain't doing none of that.
Well,
We are
Don't
educated
smoke
on
or do
the
drugs.
dangers and
Yeah.
don't like. I know this sounds cliche, but that dare, like, don't do drugs. Like, as a kid, bro, honestly, just like
Don't.
find something else to do. You have like find something else to do.
I also
Go
think that's
outside,
the
don't
newer
get
gener-
someone.
That's also the newer generation though, because it's become like popular in a,
It's
a
edgy.
large
Well,
way.
musicians, bro. Do you hear like musicians? I'm popping perks. I'm sipping lean.
Juice WRLD's crazy for that. I mean, he's said
And
it
he
a million
overdosed.
times.
And he
And
said,
he said in multiple songs, man, these perks are gonna be the things that take me. And he's even
They
said he's
took
not
him
gonna make
alright.
it past the age he didn't make it past.
He called that stuff. It's like it's if it was like
his
that's
music was a
hypocritical
cry
at this
for
point. You
help.
call it out and then you die because of it? No.
well, that's the thing though. That's what we're saying. Like if it was something that we didn't know or that we were confused about, I'd be like, fudge. Like why are people dying? But we know what
Yeah,
the problem
we
is.
know
We
what
know
the
what's
problem
causing it, and we keep. I just
We
hate the
don't
opioid.
We're just doing it.
No, we.
And the thing,
Oh no, they
They.
don't care. We care.
I was talking like I hate to bring politics into it again, but like the amount of like homeless people in Colorado, I think that like
It's getting worse by the day.
It's a blue state.
and I hate to say this, but like they're off drugs. You could tell they're high off something, and it's just because
I was at the casinos a couple days ago. Some guy was like dead ass tripping in the middle of the casino. I mean, homie was like spinning in circles and like doing like literally
a lot of just weird.
right in the middle of the casinos in Black Hawk. He was just straight tripping.
drugs are so easy to like.
Yeah.
Casinos. How the heck like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it also doesn't matter. Like, go to your.
I think
local
one time
gas
we were
station.
offered
It's-
cocaine, me and you, in New Orleans. We were walking.
We were and then in one of my YouTube videos when we were out in asking strangers questions, some guy came up to us
Oh
and
yeah,
asked if
this
we wanted
guy asked.
cocaine.
Yeah, he came up to us. He goes, "You guys, you know, you guys blow."
Yeah.
We had
And then
no idea what he was talking about.
when we were in New Orleans, there
I
were
would
people.
walk, and somebody
Bro.
would just like, I got some,
Bro,
like he would.
They
sell.
got a box, an
box.
open box, and it's got rolled joints, pre-rolls, blunts,
Cocaine.
just bud, just in the box, and they're just And in New Orleans, it's not illegal
not
like
legal.
here, and they're literally walking with open box.
And
With,
they whisper in your as you.
nah, bro, they're walking. Yeah, they walk up to everybody. Hey, you want some?
And you know
Like, that's crazy.
You know what's crazy? For the people that were offering cocaine downtown and stuff, it would be as simple as someone being really drunk. You know, when you're drunk, you make like stupid decisions. Like you'd say, yeah. Just imagine the scenario. Someone's selling these cocaine. You guys said yes. You guys very drunkly, very intoxicatedly took this cocaine. This cocaine had fentanyl in it. Like how?
There I
like
go.
how?
Bye-bye.
How? Like it just it sucks.
Here I come.
Or the devil.
Or probably that guy.
Yeah, if your last acts on earth were
Except Marcel, because he's Christian.
Oh, Marcel's all about Jesus.
He has love bullying the kid.
guys.
I'm bullying you because you're religious. That's so bad.
Yeah, I was
think we're
Jordan.
all
It's the same thing. You think we haven't?
Oh, bro, in Jordan, I got threatened that they were gonna kill me
98% Muslim.
because I'm Christian. There was a story. Y'all want to hear a story?
Yes,
Well,
please. That's
we're
what we're here for.
F.o.b.s podcast.
Oh God, bro, stories are my thing. Nah. So once I was out in Jordan and I was like playing in what you would call the front yard, but I was out there and I was playing with an RC car and we have fences there, but our fence was a brick wall. Wasn't like a wooden picket fence. It was a straight brick wall. And two kids were walking outside and they asked if they can play with my car. I was like, no, if I give you my RC car, you're gonna fucking
gonna
run.
take it. Yeah, you're
I'm
gonna
in the wall, you're outside, you just take it and run. I can't get you. So I was like, no. And he asked if I was Christian. I was like, yeah. And this dude said, I'm gonna say in Arabic and then I'll change to English. He said, أنا راح أقتلك وأدفنك وأشخ على
قبرك.
yeah,
قبرك.
which means he's gonna kill me,
And bury.
bury me, and then piss on my on my coffin.
And that was
Just because I'm Christian. I was like, as soon as this was that was his first response. So I took my toe and went inside.
Welcome to our
Ask Mikey to
childhood.
go inside because fuck that.
because all of us that have been there, we've all been there when like that we can remember. It's you feel kind of not scared, but you
Very
feel
much outlier.
you're the you're the minority. You're like
Yeah.
the other. You're the
Yeah.
2%.
Which is completely different in America, by the way.
Yeah, I mean,
It's flipped here,
Yeah.
yeah. But
not
we-
even
but
flip.
even if it's
nothing.
us-
Nowadays, it's
we
kind
don't-
of like a lot of adversity in America, like to the point where I wouldn't say it's flipped.
Well, the thing is, America, we have racial problems. Religion is like okay here, like proud people fight
Yeah,
over religion.
yeah.
Over here, people, it's racial problems. In Jordan, it's all religion. In Jordan, we've talked about this. There's no racist. It's all religion. So in Jordan, it's something that you can control. Here, it's racism. You can't control your race or your ethnicity.
You can't control religion.
Yeah, you can. You can convert.
No, you can convert if you want.
Convert.
If it's something that doesn't line up with your ethics,
That's the entire point of religion, in my opinion. That's the whole reason why
choose,
people follow it. You find yourself into it, and it helps you.
It's what you believe in.
Yeah.
Believe in without seeing.
Like you convert because you get bullied.
No,
No,
but,
but
we're
you
just
get
saying-
bullied because you get bullied because you choose to be so and so, or because your family chose to be. It's not. We're not saying it's fair.
Right.
We're just saying it's more nurture and
Choose
you
to
choose.
be, yeah. No, you can't choose to be a different color or something like that. But
I mean, nowadays you can choose to be a lot of things.
Whoa, we are not going down that road.
that's
just
not.
saying.
It's not the same.
I'm
It's
just
not the-
saying.
it's not- we're not.
You can
No.
be a lot of things nowadays.
You can, and we respect whatever you want to be.
yeah.
We're just.
Well,
It's just different than
I-
being. You know.
God, Jacob.
What, bro? A lot of people change the color of their skin.
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh,
You can change your gender too. That's cool.
Just a lot of ways.
I'm not against.
Some
it.
people change themselves to aliens. Have you guys seen that kind
That's
of stuff?
new.
You've never seen that.
I have
I
not.
watched an episode.
Like
on Grey's
actual,
Anatomy about it.
surgery to
I
look.
hope you guys are
Somebody wants
enjoying
to be a
Jacob
cat in
trying to
Grey's
save
Anatomy.
himself.
Someone wanted to be a cat.
in Grey's Anatomy.
What's that?
Stop, bro. Do not bring up Grey's Anatomy. That's the weirdest and dumbest show I've ever met. Somebody will be
You've met-
dying
you
and
met
they
me.
give them 1 day left to live. Thank you, doctor. They go to the next curtain.
So
It's so stupid.
that show is weird, right?
It's so weird.
What the last thing you said made him think of Grey's Anatomy. I'm just saying. That's all I gotta say. That's what brought up. That's what brought up Grey's Anatomy in his mind. Is you saying
that
the last thing
weird?
you said? Yeah, because the aliens, people turn themselves. The aliens.
No, but are you saying that in the movie or in real life? Because
Oh no, real life people
It's
like
different.
people do surgery and stuff for that. But
that in real
Botox,
life?
baby, Botox.
Huh?
You see that happen in real life?
no, I've
I've
never
seen
seen it, but it's all internet, dude.
I've never even heard about like.
Me neither.
That's crazy.
It's not. Oh, they say alien because they look so different, but it's just surgery to look very different.
Yeah.
human-like.
How do they have sex?
It's not about that. What?
I'm pretty sure some parts
they're-
still function as normal.
I'm not fucking an
Do
alien.
you guys know how seahorses mate?
Do you know how eels mate?
Oh, dude, no, I don't.
Nobody
Go
does.
first.
Yeah, go first, Jacob. How do?
Oh yeah, I've never thought about that. Nobody knows how eels
It's
reproduce.
still a scientific mystery.
They're asexual.
Nope, we don't know. There's no answer. We
The seals are wild. I
wild.
actually
Look
don't.
it up. It is so crazy.
I didn't even.
Also-
I have to look that up. You guys look that up. so
Yeah,
you're
you guys look it
also
up
on.
too, because I'm sure.
I'm
this-
guessing
How do
it's
seahorses
asexual
do it?
reproduction.
No, we don't. There's
Seahorses,
no-
I don't even know how they do it. It's weird. I know like the birth, they shoot out like 100 babies at a time, but just the mate, it's just weird. I honestly
Don't
don't.
humans
Let me
do
look it
that?
up.
today?
There is
Right now?
science doesn't know how eels reproduce. We
Yeah,
have tried dozens.
Probably
of
the
different
religion
Wait,
enough
so you
science.
ask us if we know how seahorses do it because you didn't know or because you knew and it was crazy? Like,
Because I know it's crazy, but I don't know how it actually happened. So I was hoping one of you guys would know.
oh, so I'm so disappointed. I was so excited.
Yeah, I was waiting for the answer.
I was- We're doing
Answer
research
his
right now.
question. Shad is doing research. Yes.
That's funny, man. You know, we have Siri, so why don't we just?
How do seahorses mate? Ask Siri that question.
How do seahorses mate?
Reproduce, not mate. Reproduce.
Reproduce, not mate.
Jesus Christ.
Pretty sure you can guess how they mate.
Why is she not saying that?
Let's just say the roles are flipped. Men take it up the ass.
I think the way speaking of gender and men,
No, for seahorses, seriously, that's
in
the
a lot of
women
different
insert
organisms,
a word into male's other word.
Are you?
in a lot of different organisms, things are not as straightforward as
No,
it
what-
is for
doing?
like humans.
I'm just trying to change the subject.
wait, what subject are we on right now?
Not to talking about how
baby.
No, honestly, okay. Real life. I think since inflation was the topic today,
Okay.
Going back to that,
Yeah,
just I have a
I
question.
feel
Bar
like
in
we
this
really
podcast.
just made a whole U-turn or something.
We need to make a U-turn. With what he was talking about, we need to make a big U-turn.
Right? You're
It
uncomfortable.
was educational.
Yeah.
Are you that uncomfortable with your
Did
masculinity,
you skip
Marcel?
your sex ed class? Were you that type of person? Were you too worried about that?
Gas prices are really high, and I paid
They're
3
going
times the
down,
amount of
bro.
grocery.
Well, they were going down because they were super high to inflation.
Yeah,
and the
they're
war
back down to
started.
3, which
Well,
is I want them at 1, but
A dozen of eggs is still like $20,000. Groceries are just stupidly expensive.
yeah.
That's
You know, it's almost just as expensive to go out to eat, or it's
Yeah.
almost as expensive to get your own groceries and cook than it is to go out to eat now.
now it's cheaper to eat out.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
But the quality is still.
The questionable, but it's cheap.
Well, healthy for sure.
Health-wise, but the quality of the food,
You
I
still
will,
can get a salad.
Oh, I will grub on anything.
I will take a steak from Longhorn
Burger King?
Steakhouse. Then
McDonald's has steak now.
No,
Would you
they
take
don't.
that?
No, they do
Talking
not.
about the ribs, the McRibs.
Steak. No, they have steak.
No, they do not. Have.
no, they do not have
I
steak.
promise you guys they have steak.
They do not.
I will
Daddy
bet
goes
you.
there 5 times a day. He'd know.
Does McDonald's have steak?
Does Colorado McDonald's have steak?
This is the one up the street.
Yeah.
Because if so, let's end the podcast.
Let's make a vlog
I want
out
a
of
vlog.
it. Vlog out of it.
We already had a vlog of me getting harassed.
But are we posting that? Because I just asked you. You said no.
You're not.
You're the
comfortable
one
with
editing it,
Who
so
got harassed?
You were asleep.
يعني it's not funny because okay.
يعني-
طيب.
That's a good way to.
We should have a whole podcast in Arabic one day.
Yep, let me just learn the entire I can understand you guys.
We'll just need
I'll
Jacob out
respond
of
in
the-
English.
Well,
طيب،
we'll
خلينا-
replace you with Fadi.
خلينا
or something.
نكمل.
Why would you even say that, bro? I can understand it.
خلينا
He can
نكمل
speak
هذا
it.
المسلسل بعربي لدقيقة دقيقتين.
لا خلينا نخلص.
نخلص هذا ولا واحد
لا لا لا
ساعة
اعطينا
57.
لا خلص عندنا دقيقتين نكمله.
Yeah,
هذا
I'm
المسلسل
okay.
بعربي.
Yeah, Jacob, if you want to walk upstairs.
يلا
fine.
جاكوب
That's
اوكي
cool.
انت تطلع اوكي هاي السيارة جاهزة لك.
Yeah, جهز نص يلا.
يا شباب شكرا عشان جيتوا كثير امين.
Oh,
إذا إنك بتحكي عربي يا هلا أنا يزن أسمع جميع طعم سماك قداس مرسل ابن عمي هون أخوي هذا شادي
بحكيش عربي بحكيش انجليزي بحكيش عربي.
بحكيش ولا شيء نسيت اللغات كلها.
جاكوب يحب ما بعرف شو بيحب.
مش انا انت اول
جاكوب ما بيعرف يحكي عربي بس بفهم
بفهم.
شوي لما تحكي عشان ما يفهم شو أنت
ما هو مرات انه انا
You guys
بفكر
can speak fast. I'll still understand it, assholes.
لا هيك احنا بنحكي
هيك العربي هيك لغة
اللغة العربية
لغة العربي
كثير
هيك
سريعة.
فيش هيك. بتعرف مرات لما احكي عربي جنب
لأنها اللغة العربية الأردنيات كلياتها مع الكوكين
وبتعرف لما
Facts, bro. When I'm out in Jordan, bro, and it's like I usually am able to understand everyone's like Arabic out here, but when I was out in Jordan, man,
قصة جديدة
enough.
قصة ثانية. بتعرف لما احكي مع امي بالمدرسة زي بالشغل وزي اللي جنبه يسمعوني بيقول why the hell are you yelling at your mom? Why are you and your mom fighting each other?
Because you're
that's
yelling
the
at your
Arab
mom.
language.
And I'm sitting there, I love you, mom. Bye. Yeah.
Oh lordy lord.
Also, how many times do you guys say bye, I love you on the phone when you're talking
0.
To who?
to your mom?
Because like if it's on the phone with Majdi, I say I love you a lot. You know what I'm saying? To my dad, I might say like once.
No, I'm not saying
You
I'm saying
know,
like how many times
to like
you say
my
bye.
mom, since I got the tattoo, I don't think she loves me like that no more.
It's not my mom no more.
Unconditional love in this family.
You know what I'm saying?
I have to tell my mom bye 25 times before she hangs up.
Yeah, because she keeps talking to your mom.
Yeah.
Dude, I
Sounds
wish,
like
bro.
she's like
My
you.
parents
Tell your
can't
mama,
wait
Allah
Is,
till I
is this
shut
making
up.
it to the podcast?
My
I feel
parents
like-
cannot
Don't
wait
forget to
till
like,
I
subscribe.
shut up. They're like, okay, are you done? Bye. They're like, okay, bye. Also, when I'm talking with my mom, bro, she'll be like, finally, he stopped.
She says that.
Oh my God. Why wouldn't she?
It's almost like our viewers don't say that.
What?
You know,
Okay, so like and comment and subscribe, please.
So are we done with the Arabic?
Well, I think
لا،
part of
خلينا
this
نكمل.
has
ليه؟
been
Yeah.
a very
No, خلينا.
longest episode.
Yeah.
And we will make it look a lot better than this, but this was kind of, you know, another.
بس بنجرب شيء جديد
Try.
فاهميني؟
يا بنجرب احنا
نجرب.
بنجرب ونحاول ونشوف شو بصير.
See.
لازم نلاقي حل للكاميرا عشان الكاميرا ضل تطفي بعد 30
يا
دقيقة.
اذا
لازم
اذا
نلاقي
اذا
حل.
بتعرف
كويس
كيف
هناك.
اذا بتعرف كيف تخلي الكاميرا
I think saying that in English is better.
سمعت.
Nah,
كيف
bro,
فهمت؟
give me some props.
وانا مش ما
أنا
سمعت شو
كنت
حكيت.
بحكي
استنى،
عن مشكلة
استنى،
الكاميرا.
استنى شوي شو حكيت؟
No, I don't want to say it no more.
بس انا ما سمعتك.
I don't care. I don't want to say it no more.
تعرف شو
بعد ما
I
حكيت.
said كويس هناك.
كان بيفكر انه المشكلة
Good
مع
هنا.
الكاميرا
Is
محل
good
الكاميرا.
good there?
Yeah. Isn't that what you guys said?
احنا بنحكي عن وقت الكاميرا مش محل الكاميرا.
يا مش يا 30 دقيقة لأن بتوقف بعد
Okay, so mine
30.
wasn't that bad. Okay.
بتوقف بعد 29 دقيقة و30 ثانية. مش not even a full 30.
¿Y puedes hablar español?
No.
Thank you so much for watching.
I know some people are trying to teach me in Spanish at
Okay,
work.
pues, a ver.
Are they
A ver tu
Latinas?
español.
No,
5'2".
no. He's 5'2", old Mexican short guy. He's the maintenance guy.
Ooh, slow
He's,
down, buddy. Close to the racist.
A ver,
line.
a ver.
A ver, are we done?
No, a ver tu español.
To speak
Yo quiero ver tu español.
لا والله يا حبيبي انا والله ما انا عارف شو انت بدك مني بس ما معيش ما عندناش.
Oh, man. Thank you.
شكرا لنا تحضر
Like,
الفيديو
subscribe,
اليوم.
and comment.
Gracias,
نرجع
gracias.
لكم الخميس الثاني
الجاي.
الاسبوع الجاي
Semana próxima.
next خميس.
Semana próxima.
صباح خطبات.
Adiós, primos, primas, novias.
I feel
Bye.
like that was being racist, so I just want to apologize.
Okay, one last joke. Why did Michael Jackson date 25-year-olds?
Michael Jackson.
Mean help. What do you?
Michael Jackson.
Because they were all
Smooth
5.
criminal. What?
25-year-olds because they're all 5. 5.
Jeez Louise.
No, funny. We're gonna.
Are we going to leave that?
Yeah, absolutely. Why wouldn't we?
I mean, camera's still recording.
Everything's still good. Was that not a good joke? Shadi said it was terrible, so that means it was. This is the one. I'm not doing the podcast. I swear to God. I swear to God. How would you think his grandma's sleeping down here? And you're saying these words? Oh, stop it. Stop it.
تسمع بتيزك بخليك
As long as they're gonna pop it, you can do it after, dog.
بابا بتيزك مش
Okay, let's go. He's lost for words. Okay, stop. Come on.
بس
Yeah, lower your tone.
انا ليش اكمل بلاش اوكي خلاص بديش خلاص
This is trash now.
كمل
Jacob. Okay. Oh, that was a good one, baby. I'm leaving. Let's go. Jacob, your keys. Keys. Jacob, do me.
يا زلمه يا زلمه
Please. Jacob, do you have my vape? No, I don't have your fucking vape.
شو ماله هذا زلمه
I just want to pop one.
ارجع عارف
One,
أنا
bro.
بترو.
You have to come to me.
يا زلمه طيبتني بس يا زلمه بس
Stop. Don't
يا
hit me.
زلمه يا زلمه
Okay,
بس
that was offensive.
عشان
I
بديش
was literally trying to pop your thumb and you're hitting me.
وبديش تفكر خلع
Why are you being disrespectful?
عشان ما بتفهم حالي تعرف
Yeah,
اللي
say it,
بيعمل
let's
هيك
spit it.
بالكتل اللي بيعمل هيك ولاد البتل بالكتل فكر حالك مسيح
Bro, what? Missouri. They're allowed to, with the parents' approval, they're allowed to.
Good, yes,
Because
good.
teachers,
Beat
yeah,
kids.
teachers are back to all times.
Bro, come on.
فعلا ما بتعلم اتركني بحالي يا زلمه
One, stop. Just one. Just hit me out.
اتركني بحالي يا زلمه سيب ايش اصبعي
Okay, hear me out. Why are you clenching them like that? Somebody's getting raped.
تشوف ريبت افرجيك ريبت
Bro, just one. Just what are you gonna do? Wrestle move right now.
والله بس
Bro, what?
ليش ايش؟
What?
ليش ايش؟
What? You're gonna make me hurt you.
بتسلم
I don't want to hurt you.
انت قاعد تسلم بحالك؟ انت قاعد تسلم بحالك؟
Like
يعني
if your neck gets broken, I'm not liable.
ليش بفلم؟
One. Oh, I'll break it. I'll break it. One.
You're gonna break my leg over popping my
I
knuckle.
swear to God.
Over popping my knuckle.
One.
اجرك ايزي.
Okay, sorry.
كيف
Sorry,
اجرك
sorry,
من
okay,
بيضة؟
I'm
اوه
sorry. I'm trying. Hear me out. Just
فوت اجري
hear me out.
بتيزك.
Hear me out.
هذا التأمين رح يجي من جيبتك.
Okay, I
التأمين من
understand.
جيبتك.
Just one.
عمرك حكيت مع الحكومة؟ يا زلمة اتركني بحالي.
Just one, bro. Stop.
ميرفت هي سيري احكي مع ميرفت افرجيك اسم ميرفت افرجيك اتركني بحالي
Bro, just one. Please.
في جوست
Bro, one.
كله هات لون طيب الحس just only one
Bro, come on.
فعلا انت تصير غبي شو مالك؟ والله ساكت ما فيه كالوريز.
No calories.
Stop. Oh, okay, this arm really hurts.
Okay,
This arm really hurts.
That was a good one.
يا زلمة اقعد اقعد يا زلمة اقعد يا زلمة اقعد شو بتعمل تفكر حالك تفكر حالك يلا اقعد حطيزك حصير تيزك شو سمعني ارجع بسلمنيش انا حاتركه
You don't understand. You take the shoe off. You're less intimidating. Are you ticklish? I got somebody trying to beat me that's ticklish.
I let
right
you
now.
fucking pop my finger.
So why are you still trying to attack me?
So sit down because you're.
Why would I sit down? You're trying to attack me.
Shut the fuck up and sit
Jacob,
down.
come
Hey,
pop.
you see that screen? You don't say that.
Jacob, come pop mine.
See, now you're gay. bro.
يعني قلع من هون.
What am I doing, bro? I'm just the cameraman.
I'm gonna use that for you. I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna break my thumb later and.
This is actually how the podcast is gonna end.
Somebody suing somebody?
This is gonna be at the end of the podcast. We're just not gonna end the podcast. Normally, we're just gonna
That'd be crazy.
put this in.
Well, thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah,
Thanks for
everybody.
watching the 4 fobs.
Yeah,
You guys said you wanted longer videos. I hope you enjoyed.
Vlog. Probably the last.
Well, this is gonna be the first of many.
Jacob?
But next time, Jacob's gonna get his fucking ass beat. Oh, sorry. He's gonna get his ass beat.
Why aren't you telling me that? That's the camera.
Because I showed you it earlier, but I was being nice. I showed you it earlier. You were scared of me. يعني يا زلمة اقعد وخلينا نكمل الحكي.
His thumb got popped.
You popped it?
Because
Cherry got
you're 2 years old. عشان عمرك سنتين.
Cherry got popped.
عشان عمرك سنتين. عندك مخ الولد الصغير. ابن اخوي زين عمره مخ اكبر منك.
Wow. That's what
You really told me.
Did Zay tell you that?
Are we good, guys? Are we back
Waiting on you.
back to normal now? Everybody good?
يعني اقعد انا راح احط.
Nobody good? Give me a thumbs up, Shadi. You been good? Jacob, give me a thumbs up. Okay.
Oh, that's funny, bro. We did the same thing.
Hey, fuck that guy.
You pop me.
What the
Oh, see,
fuck?
that's the
This is
I
this is
wish
where
I
we're
failed
ending.
to take